Welcome to another episode of Out of Spec Dave, where today Kathy is going to be driving the new out of spec Rivian R1S, which happens to be the no-cost color silver with the no-cost color on the interior black. It's basically the cheapest R1S. Now, I thought Kyle should get the quad motor, but somehow he cheaped out and he got the base one. But you know what? I just drove this thing and it really feels good. And now I want you to drive it, Kathy.
Will do.
What do you think of this vehicle?
Well, I love the exterior. You know,
Yeah.
I'm all about aesthetics, and the best aesthetic for me about this Rivian is this front. I love those lights, and I love the light bar that goes across. So it is so distinguishable on the road, and it makes me happy actually when I see one coming at me. So I'm excited to give it a little whirl down on 95 here, and I'll take it out and hopefully won't do anything bad to it.
Now that y'all know that aesthetics are her #1 choice, and you know why she married me. So let's get into this video. So Kyle, can you tell me about this vehicle?
Happy to.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
This is our new R1S. I had some referral credits to burn.
Yes.
And so I decided, rather than just letting them sit there, we were earning $25 for every new referral. And I thought, well, let's put ours to work because it's going to take 9 years to get to a quad motor.
Right.
The original plan was just to build up referrals to go for a quad
You
motor.
did pretty good.
We did great. We got super lucky. It wasn't enough to cover the whole cost of the Rivian.
Right.
But our viewers are so cool for using our code that I always said any referral money that comes in, we would use to generate useful and informative content. I can tell you the full quad motor ownership experience now without even owning one. It's going to be fast as hell in a straight line. It's going to be unbelievably great to drive on road. It's going to be annoying on track with thermal management, braking, some other stuff. And I thought, well, we've already answered all those questions. And the thing is, Rivian stocks the quad motors in their press fleet, which means I can borrow one.
You could get one anytime.
They don't stock the standard LFP base models,
Right.
which is actually the one most people could afford.
Right.
And I've been saying the issue with the tri-motor and quad motor Rivians is not that they are bad vehicles. They're incredible vehicles. This is the issue. This is so good, and it's the standard one.
Right.
So I thought, let's get this in. Let's quantify what the base model is. I can always trade this in towards a quad motor.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So we can run it for 6 months and then put it to something else.
Yeah.
I kind of got a little worried that Rivian might cancel the referral program. There's no inkling, but I just was like,
Well, while you have it, you might as well pounce. If you're only getting $25 a referral, I mean,
well,
you know,
let's just get this
it done,
one and
right?
get some content on it, and then we can swap cars. I already talked to Mom. I'm going to steal her Macan for a bit. She's going to take this.
we're going to meet in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, I don't know when we're going to do that.
But
we'll
yeah,
do that.
and that'll be awesome.
Or I'll swap you the Model S or something. Yeah.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yeah.
You want the Model 3?
Well, I just had one for I actually still have a
I know,
Model
but
3
that thing
Performance.
that was nerfed, right?
It's Nerf doesn't let you go into track mode. It's a loaner.
Right, and
But I still have
not
it.
faster than 85.
Right, but yeah, it's okay. I don't really drive that fast.
You do out there?
Out there, yeah. But
And
I'm
you-
not like tracking their loaner car.
Right, so that's why you want my car. I've seen you in action with that.
We've already done
So
that.
let's talk about this car. These wheels are more of the off-roady tire
So these
wheels.
are the only standard wheel and tire option. And
Right.
They are not their off-road option.
They're not the off-road, but with this wheel and tire, this is 259 EPA rated range?
Yeah, 259 miles of EPA rated range. And I really want to commend Rivian on making such an incredible standard wheel and tire offering. First of all, I think they look pretty cool.
Yeah, they do.
I saw someone in one of our comments section actually matched this to the gray color of the wheel and thought it looked way better. Because I don't really like accenting that weird design.
I like it. I wouldn't change it.
That's fine. Drew also makes some incredible wheels that we're probably
Oh, yeah.
going to throw on here. The Martian wheels,
Sure.
the new RV wheel that he has.
Yep.
But this tire, ignore the chunks because I took it around the track for a couple
yeah.
laps. But this is a really nice all-terrain tire. Rivian brands this as an all-season tire, but it's actually a Goodyear Wrangler Territory AT, which is a pretty serious offering. It's severe snow rated with the triple peak mountain on there. It's a really awesome standard tire. And if you spec the 22-inch range wheels, which are the wheels Scott has on her Rivian, our other R1S, those cost $2,000 and they go from 259 miles of range to 270 miles of EPA range. Not a major difference.
Right.
You know, less.
Well, what's interesting is it's a larger wheel, so you have more aero. Is that what is
Right,
that?
it's just a nice flat wheel.
It's a flat wheel. So, but I always think, I always think larger wheel, less range.
Yeah, in a passenger car application, tires like this are really heavy. Also, the tread block arrow pattern's pretty not great. And because you have a thicker sidewall on here, you actually can get more tire oscillation and you can get some slop in the tire that can eat some range.
That makes sense.
A lot of it actually comes down to the aero profile more than anything.
Tell me about horsepower and torque on this particular vehicle.
Horsepower and torque. You can be like Jacob and Yuri from the Straight Pipes. 610 pound-feet of torque, that's the real number that matters, and then 533 horsepower. Which that's the base one.
Okay, I know you hate standard. 0 to 60.
4.5 seconds, but yeah.
That's fast.
That's fast.
And how much does this weigh?
7,000 and a bit pounds.
That's pulling pretty good, Kyle. That's
so it has a really soft launch. That's where they get the slower 0 to 60. And then by the time you come around 35 to 40 miles an hour, it gives it everything.
I see. Because Mom's Macan there, the 4, is 0 to 60 in 4.8.
Right. So that's funny. This is actually faster than that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We should drag them.
Oh, we absolutely should. Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. What other things do I need to know about this?
Well,
the power frunk, right?
Yeah, but let's talk the battery for a second because we haven't mentioned that. That's the thing. That's the reason I wanted to get this Rivian. This is the standard LFP battery, lithium iron phosphate, which means it recommends 100% daily charging limits. So while the range is limited, you can charge it to 100% every day. It still does degrade the battery a little bit more by doing that, but it does need to calibrate.
When you say it recommends daily to 100%, are you saying they say it's okay to charge it to 100% every day, or do they recommend you charge it?
They'll tell you to do it.
Really?
Yeah, because they don't want their BMS to sway. You know, I'm not wearing it at the moment, but you know our shirt that says
don't trust the BMS. Don't trust the BMS. And by the way, you and I know that better than anybody.
Yeah, we've had those issues with vehicles out there, and this
out of charge Dave here.
Out of charge Dave. And so with LFP, it's really hard for the car to gauge state of charge unless it can do Coulomb counting from a start point. And that start point has to be either full or dead, and they're not going to recommend you run it out of charge every day.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, so this is this the first time in this Gen 2 version of the R1S that they've offered this battery?
No, I actually, you know what, maybe LFP did come in Gen 2, but it's been out for a year or so.
It's been out for a year.
Not like a new battery. The thing is, so many Rivian owners spec up their vehicles with max packs, large pack max, or even tri and quad motors.
Right.
And I think the whole idea behind this is to see what the base model is like. Now, I will be the first to admit after my first road trip, the range is a little weak sauce on this.
Right.
It's like 220 miles on the highway is my feeling. And that's doing 80, 85 miles an hour.
Right. But the thing is, if you see one of these going down the road, you're not going to be able to tell the difference between this. I mean, the average person.
Yeah, pretty much.
So in the
not.
tri-motor, you see the yellow brake calipers,
yes,
right?
Or
but on
the
this
original
one,
quad.
you've got some yellow in here, right?
Yep.
You've got the yellow up here in this insignia as well.
Yes.
But you don't have the quad motor with the yellow calipers. But you're not going to know that this is just the base model.
No,
I mean,
no
this
one would know. It looks pretty much identical. And honestly, most people just know Rivian. They don't know the trim levels.
Right.
They're not experts.
I mean, yeah.
But
absolutely.
I always say, don't buy a car based on other people's perceptions. Buy it for your needs.
Right.
And I really think this fits the needs of so many people.
People are overbuying, perhaps.
Yeah.
What do you need the tri-motor for, or even the quad?
I mean, if it was a $10,000, $15,000 Delta to get up there, totally worth it.
Yeah.
Like, those vehicles are better.
Yeah.
And cooler. But when we're talking a $60,000 or $70,000 price delta between this and a quad, now you go, I could have almost 2 of these. And the thing is, it's not like you get better brakes, suspensions, all the blah, 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 blahs that typically come with a performance variant of a car.
Right.
We can go on all day about it. The problem isn't those vehicles, it's that this is so good. This comes with the crazy suspension system. It comes with great interior. It comes with all the software and driver assistance you could need.
Right.
So what we're gonna do is have Mom drive this.
Yeah.
100 kilowatt hours of battery capacity, just under. And you know, it's 77 grand basically, 76,990.
All right, Kath, come on in. You're gonna drive this sucker.
Yeah, Mom's gonna take it out on the road. So let's have her hop in. We're gonna leave from the Tesla Supercharger of Halifax. Sorry, let me get my phone a little bit closer to unlock it. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. This is the truck we can do anything with, and we don't have to care about it. I'm running this thing through brush car washes.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
don't tell Colton.
Don't tell. I'm telling Colton. I already told him.
Let's hop in.
All right.
Okay, time for a ride.
All right.
Well, here is the lovely bride, Miss Kathy Connor, driving a Rivian.
Thinking about getting a Rivian.
Really?
Yes, look at that.
Why don't we just take this one?
And
So-
did you know we were just able to charge over here?
I know. And over here, meaning at the Tesla Superchargers.
That's what I mean.
Native
No
Max.
adapter, just plug and go. Nothing wrong with that. boy, this feels big. I haven't driven anything this big since you were young, Kyle, and we were packing the car. 2 kids, 2 dogs, all the stuff into Vermont. Am I good your way?
You're good.
Am I good my way?
Good.
Okay. All right, we're heading north now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you make me less cold? It's just blowing here. I can't determine it.
You want it off?
Not off, just off. Nice.
Are you in data gathering mode, Kathy? Or that's why you're so quiet?
Oh, you want me to talk about
Yeah,
my
tell us what you're
experience?
thinking. Hey, yeah, you know.
Okay, I've always loved an SUV because I like to sit high, and I am sitting high, and I'm accelerating into the highway, and that was nice and smooth, and these seats feel really good. They feel firm, but there's a cushiness about them as well. Okay, I am gonna pass this guy. Let's see how I do.
God, it's a nice glass roof. Oh,
Yeah, it is. Very
really
nice. Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
huge. Sitting back here, this is the place. I
Yep.
mean, it's really
This
nice.
is nice. I like, obviously, this giant screen, and also there's a very large screen right in front of the steering wheel.
Yeah, you like the front screen.
I do like a front screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just ordered a front screen for my Model 3.
You know what I have?
And added.
Kyle,
Put
I
that
have a safety feature question. So one of the things the Macan has that I do like is if I put my directional on and somebody's in the way, that I have a sidebar. So what is that? Just the little dots, yeah?
Dots, but you also get this.
It'll
Yeah.
show you, so you can try it.
Yeah, put your right turn signal on, and then look at the screen in front of you.
Okay, all right. Okay, so that's good. Those are the things I like. I just need data points as to who's near me and what.
Yeah, don't put like the little, like, add more into that screen if there's somebody in your blind spot, so you know.
Right, it lights up red.
It also has this nice graph here. Dave, can you see that the moving
Yeah.
truck is here and I'm passing it?
Yep. Yep.
That's really nice. That's Tesla-ish, right? Just that's my only data point is we've had that in the Tesla.
Yeah, Macan should do the same thing as well. When you go to the driver assistance menu, it should show lanes and other cars around.
Okay, I'm not sure
Yeah,
that
it
I
does.
use
Yeah.
that. Does it?
Yep.
The graphics aren't quite as nice as this or the Tesla. It does show them.
Yeah, the nice thing about this though, Mom, is it's a very upgradable driver assistance platform. So Rivian's ambitions are to have the best self-driving. I'm not saying they can get there, but that's their ambitions that they've told us. So I imagine we'll see a similar rollout to how Tesla's handled FSD, which is a really long time with not much, and then a huge improvement once they get all the data and tuning they need. That's my prediction. I don't know how.
So
true that'll
Kyle,
be.
there's 4 versions of the R1S now, correct? You've got the base model with the LFP pack, which this vehicle has 259 miles of range. You got the performance dual motor, you got the tri-motor, and now is the quad motor out yet?
Yeah, you missed a few though.
I missed a few.
Yeah, there's in
Oh,
the
because of the Max Pack stuff.
well, in the dual motor variant, there's standard, large, and max packs. So you have 3 batteries on offer.
Standard. I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
Standard, large, and max pack.
Okay.
Yep. And then within max pack, you can get the performance upgrade
Right.
for dual motor, which is software unlocked.
What is the one that Scott got?
Dual motor max pack performance.
Performance. Okay. And the one that I actually got from the White Plains Mall at TestDrive, that was a tri-motor.
Right. And tri and quad only come with the biggest battery.
Okay, gotcha. Now, years ago, I remember you not being so happy with the Max Pack for the money
Compared to large.
compared to large.
Right.
But now there's a big difference, right?
Yeah, because they made large much smaller.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yep, but
All
the
right.
Max Pack has stayed the same. They've also improved the charging on the Max Pack. It's not great, but it's no longer abysmal.
Right. You know, it's just a beautiful place. I think Rivian does an amazing job also with their showrooms, the merchandising, the feeling that you get when you walk in to a Rivian dealer or a Rivian showroom, it really does make you feel like you're going into the outdoors. It's just, they've got that nailed. And it sort of comes through with all of the accessories, like the camping. You can see people with things on the top of the roofs of these vehicles. But the fit and finish is phenomenal. I love these floor mats. I think they're really, really nice. I remember, Kathy, you even commenting about the floor mats, but everything is just real nice in this vehicle. I love it. It rides like a truck, though. I think it's not super, this feels softer than the tri-motor that we had, but it's still, you're sitting up high and you're bouncing around. Compared to Mom's Macan, this feels more like an SUV, whereas hers feels more like, I don't know how to say it, it just feels smoother. I don't know if you agree with that, Kyle, but that's the way I feel.
I would say we're running quite high tire pressure, so you feel a lot of secondary road imperfections that come through. Like when we hit this bump, you'll feel some of that coming through.
Yeah.
But we are in standard ride height, which makes this ride a lot better. You were referencing the tri-motor feeling rough.
Yeah.
This can get really bad when the suspension starts to lower. And so I wonder if you had the suspension in auto leveling in the tri-motor and you were at too low suspension height.
It's possible.
Because I actually think this ride's great from how we have it set up right now, which is soft damper, smooth ride. Yeah, you get some body porpoising with the R1S that's tuned out with the T. So like a lot of those little motions you felt there would not be in the R1T. But I actually think this is better, and it's way better than Scott's Rivian.
In the second gen R1S versus the second gen R1T. R1T is longer wheelbase, right?
Yeah.
Does that ride better?
Much better.
Much better. It's interesting.
Yeah, the R1T is better.
I would have thought that the R1T would have a shorter wheelbase and the R1S would have the longer wheelbase because of the seven-seater.
They should have just kept it the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no reason for this to be shorter than a T. Now, some people will be like, well, I wanted to fit it in my garage, so that could be a thing for sure. And but I would say there's probably more people who would prefer more space, because this does get pretty tight when you put the third row up and everything. You know, you do have a front trunk, which is great, but you know, I think this as a R1SL would have been great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of regen.
A lot of regen there, Mom.
Yeah. I was not ready for that.
Are you stopping for a reason?
Yeah, but there's a gentleman walking in the road who's working, and I'm trying really hard not to hit him.
I gotcha.
So, and a line of cars up here.
All right. Well, Kathy,
Yes, David.
what do you think, girl?
I like it.
Yeah?
I've always liked the Rivian. I particularly like the front design, the headlights.
Mm-hmm.
It is unmistakably Rivian when you're coming down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like,
This is great.
they're like giant stadium shaped in that shape.
Listen,
oval.
if we had young kids again and we needed a big truck to put all our stuff in and our dogs.
Honestly, this wouldn't be big enough for us. We would have to have a Suburban again.
You're telling
with
me
all of Kyle's
the
plastic
Suburban-
toys, you kidding me?
The Suburban's bigger than this?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
A
drove
lot more
that.
interior space.
Oh, the Suburban's way bigger than this,
Yeah.
Mom.
Wow, and I drove that. I haven't been in a big car in a
Well,
long
it may
time.
not have been taller or wider, so your view out the front makes this feel pretty substantial.
Right. This is the turn up
Yeah,
here.
you can actually get in the left lane here. This is now
Okay.
both heading in the same direction.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Which is really awkward, and it freaks FSD out. Because they just opened up the other side of the road
Right.
a couple days ago.
Right.
All right. Well, good luck with it because it's really great.
Yeah.
Love it.
Well, Kathy, I'm glad you had a chance to drive this.
Does this count as me helping drive back to Connecticut?
That's true. Yes, it does.
Nah.
I did drive. Now you can't say I haven't driven.
That's
at
all right.
I just
No.
did it. This is it.